Greetings, greetings, greetings. That's right. This is the master teacher. That's right. The shapeshifter, the code breaker, coming at you live in living color with 2,400 watts of power in this hour. Yes, we're back in another truth session. That's right. Coming at you today. Oh my goodness, man, it has been a powerful time. It has been a powerful, powerful time. That's right. Talking about this smooth blue, talking about this fire, talking about balance and harmony. Oh my goodness. And also just taking a moment to breathe. Listen, we're in a powerful time in our lives, unprecedented. But guess what? We have the ability, the authority, the ingenuity, the wisdom, the counsel. Oh my goodness, the unity. That's right, to break through and to keep on moving forward. Listen, things happen when you keep moving. That's right. You got movement going on. You got forward movement. No matter how fast, no matter how slow, there is movement. Some movements are calculated, so they have to be slow. They have to be at a certain pace to keep up with the information at that time. Oh, so all is well. I'm letting you know that all is well. That's right. Listen, I am the master teacher once again, one of the sons of the one, the apostle, the prophet. That's right, the cosmic commander who is on location right now. Listen, let me tell you something. Oh yeah, the one, baby. He's out gathering in that pristine, oh my goodness, that water of manifestation. I know you've seen the feed. I know you've seen the many posts, the videos that the one placed out there. Oh wow. Man, so we'll have an opportunity. That's right, you and I. We'll have an opportunity to purchase. That's right. Purchase a bottle. That's right. And with that, listen to this. With that purchase, oh my goodness, the one will take you through guided meditation. Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait. I cannot wait to receive mine, that I may get to another place of balance and harmony and manifestation. That's right. That's what the one come to do for us. That's right. So yes, once again, he's on location. Listen, be in and out today, but always with us every time, all day long. The one is with us. That's right, in spirit. So much so you can feel the physical presence. Listen, I want to say unto you, Shalom Alaikum, Assalamu Alaikum, in Hotep, Abaragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada, Ola, Kanishiwa. Yes, shalom. Oh my goodness, listen, it's about to go down. We're going to be talking about some powerful things today, man. So I need you to dial in. I need your mental energy, your mental focus, so that you can hear what I'm saying and hear what I'm not saying. See, that's what's so powerful about the apostolic. I'm not talking about a church. I'm talking about the apostolic grace. That's right, the kares, that will allow you to hear what's necessary and vital for you to survive. And listen, the only way we're going to have our place of balance and harmony is that we focus on our breathing, having the ability to just breathe. We're going to be talking about focus on breathing for balance and harmony in 2021. Oh, the one has been talking about balance and harmony and focus. And so we're just going to tap into that grace, that information, and say specifically focus on breathing for balance and harmony. Oh, let me check this timeline and greet those who are in the house today as they grace us with their presence.
Harmony.
Greetings, greetings. First of all, greetings to our very own TSF. That's right, the Mod Squad. Greetings, shalom. Glad you're in the house today, of course. Always with us, making it do what it do, as the late Ray Charles said. Sister Stephanie, always on point. It's good to see your face in the place. Dominica in the house. Dominica in the house. Greetings. That's right, our very own Tizzy, Inspiration Queen, in the house today. Shalom. Sonia Smith is here with us once again. It's always good to see you in the house. Oh, that's right, it's about to go down. Sonia, you hit it right on the head. Listen, our very own, that's right, Elder Gibbs in the house. Listen, last time I checked, all is well, and it just got better. Monique Bannister in the house, in the house. Sister Dorothy Wilson in the house. The priestess, Lavelle, that's right, in the house. Shalom. Oh, the one, the apostle, the prophet is in the house. Shalom, the cosmic commander.
The cosmic commander.
Yes. Come on, let us know where you're hailing from, and please go ahead and put your business out on the timeline as they, oh my goodness, as they fill our ears with that heavenly melodic symphonic sound. That's right. Oh, you're listening to none other than, that's right, KD, that's right, the songbird, the one who prepares the nectar. Oh my goodness, come on. You better tap into that. And listen, accompanying her, that's right, that's right. Musical artist JP, that's right, the Prince of Peace. Oh my goodness, when they sing, something happens. Something moves. Come on and tap into it. Come on. Hit that share button. Come on. Oh, we're going to give them a moment to just fill it up. Yeah. Come on and hit that share button. Listen, let's go ahead and get this feed up. Come on and hit that share button and continue. Come on and hit that share button and flood the timeline with those emojis. Listen, we're talking about breathing, so we need some air. Come on and fill the timeline. Come on. With the wind. Oh, come on. With the wind, let's flood it. Listen, we're going to be dealing with that breathing, so you need to understand how important breathing is, how it affects the quantum realm. That's right, how it affects your balance, your harmony. Oh, there's some things you need to know. Some similitudes and things that we're going to introduce that's going to help you to understand, man, how important it is for you to just breathe. Come on, so things can manifest properly. Oh, so when the one come and hit us, that's right, with that gathered in pristine water, oh my goodness, with the guided meditation. I'm telling you, understanding that the breath of life is important, coupled with the similitudes and the meditation and the demonstration that the one is going to take us through. I'm telling you, it's going to be so powerful. Let me just say once again, focus on breathing for balance and harmony in 2021. Oh my goodness. Let me check this timeline real quickly, man, and we are going to get started up in here. Up in here. Oh, like once again, we got greeting from, that's right, from Sister Lavelle, the priestess. Hello, Master Teacher, from our very own Stephanie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Greetings, Dominica Jones. Good afternoon, family. Yes, and Sister Stephanie say, hello, family. Welcome in, and thank you for joining. Please like and share the feed. That's right. Hello, good evening, family. That's from our very own Kizzy, Inspirations Queen. Greetings, much love. That's Dorothy Wilson in the house today. That's a big 10-4. That's a big 10-4, Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. We got your information. All right. All right, let's see who else we got in the house today. Come on, everybody, just breathe. Just take a moment and breathe. I'm harping on this for a reason. How many know that you can detox your lungs just by taking deep breaths? Breathing in that ambient temperature. That's right. Deep breaths. Come on, do that with me real quickly. Breathe. One more time. Breathe in. See, what you're doing is detoxing your lungs, and you're causing them to, that's right, contract. You're causing them to expand and contract. And it's very important, especially what we're dealing with now. So now I'm going to show you some things, and maybe you've never paid any attention to before, because that may not be your aspect of work or your expertise. But it's something you've seen all along. And I'm telling you, it's very important. I'm going to parallel it with how we breathe. Let me bring this dry erase board over here and show you some diagrams. And get this set up. And make sure I got this lined up properly here. Oh, I like that sound, everybody. I like that sound. We're talking about breathing. My goodness. And we're focusing on it because we want to bring balance and harmony to our systems here in 2021. Now, watch this. Watch how powerful this information comes into play. We're going to start out here with this diagram here. And please know these are not my diagrams, my actual drawings. These are drawings or diagrams I've gathered from a Google search. So they're not mine. However, the information is pertinent and it's relevant. Let's look at this wall here. This is a wall to what's called a mechanical room. It's a wall to a mechanical room. And oftentimes you'll see these set of louvers also on high-rise buildings. And they're called outside air intake louvers. They're outside air intake louvers. You also see them on certain other office buildings or schools in various places, because these louvers here play a very important part with our breathing. Oh my goodness. Now, based on how much air needs to be supplied to those particular spaces, depends on how large these outside air louvers are. So what happens with these louvers? All right, let me go over to this diagram. This ODA is the outside air louver coming into what's called an air handling unit. Stick with me. I know I'm getting a little technical here, but I'm telling you, there's enough basic information here that you can download that's going to give you some powerful tools. So this is an outside air louver against the wall. But now here is a packaged air handling unit that may be sitting on the roof. So this ODA is the outside air. And what it's doing is passing through the system, going through filters, and then over to the right here is what's called the supply duct. So the air is coming in to the system and is being supplied out to various rooms. So in buildings, in offices, in classrooms, above ceiling, you'll see, in the ceiling, you'll see what's called supply diffusers. It's supplying air to us. But initially, there's outside air being supplied through this system. And then once it goes out to the space, it has to return back to the system. So this is the ETA, or the return system. It's going back into the system and it's being filtered. Here's the important part right here. EHA, that's the exhaust that's in the system. It's in the exhaust. What it does, it pulls the air in, supplies it, returns it to the system, and there's an exhaust. It comes out. It's filtering the bad air out. Listen to me. It sucks it in through the louvers, which is the wall. In the mechanical room, you will have a large system that's connected to this, if this isn't the entire exhaust plenum. But here's a huge air conditioning system. It goes in, supplies it, filters it, supplies it, returns it back to the system, gets rid of the exhaust, and it continues to recycle. Now, let's focus on this larger diagram over here. Man, this is powerful. These are basically the same, but I want to start with this one. In this corner, it says outside air. Stick with me. In other words, the air is coming in through ambient temperature to this system. It goes through filters, through heating elements, coils. Guess what? Up top, it goes through all these filters to get out the bad stuff, if I can say that. Here is the supply air. So this supply air duct actually goes throughout the office space, and it supplies fresh air to us. So now we need ventilation in large buildings and classrooms. We can't sit in there with no air. Oh, it helps us to breathe. But the important part is we're getting it from the outside air. Through the system, out, here it is. It's returning back to the system through filters. Then that which doesn't belong in it, the gas is part of it. Guess what? It's kicked out through exhaust air. All right. Very basic. Bring it in through outside, supply it, return it to the system, exhaust, and it starts to process all over again. Here is another packaged air unit. It's basically doing the same thing, but depending on how large that system is how it's designed. You may need 30, 40,000 CFM of air, cubic feet per minute of airflow. So the air handling units, based on what its purposes are, it may be designed slightly, but it's still outside air coming in, supplying, return through the system, and it's getting rid of the bad stuff. It's kicking it out. In other words, it's helping this system to breathe. When we help the system to breathe, guess what? It helps us to breathe because it supplies it in our space. So now, how do we bring balance to this information or to our system if we don't breathe properly? How can we have harmony within our system if we're not taking in the proper air? Oh my goodness. One more time, I'm going to slowly run through this and then I'm going to get to our system. So now, I know you've probably seen this on a building, an office building, where you see these dampers on the outside. These are outside air louvers with dampers on the other side where you can either open or close. Okay? That's on the wall. Now, this system is contained within the air handling unit itself. It's sucking in outside air, filtering it, supplying it, returning it back to the system, and kicking out the exhaust. Similar to in our vehicles, we've got those outside air ducts where we suck in air, supply it to our system, and then we kick it out of the exhaust, right? So we can't have carbon monoxide within our vehicle. So we have what's called a catalytic converter that kicks the air out to the space, but what it does is convert it to something that is not as toxic, so it goes to the outside air and mixes with it. If we were in a garage with our vehicle on, with carbon monoxide in that garage, guess what? We would expire. We would transition. That's right. Because it's a poisonous gas. And we've heard of many times where families transition as a complete family because the vehicle was on inside of the garage with the garage closed and the carbon monoxide was going up into the space, into the rooms. This is the same thing. We're kicking out the gas. We're breathing in fresh air, but we're kicking out the gas throughout our system. Now, let me talk about our system. All right, listen, if you got that, come on and put thumbs up on that, on the timeline. Come on and put those thumbs up. I'm going to tie this into how it affects our system because we've got to breathe. Listen, in order to have the right type of fire, listen, it's got to have some air. That's right. You provide a certain amount of air to fire, guess what? You're going to keep it going. If you take the oxygen out of fire, the fire's going out. That's right. Now watch this. I'm going to talk about something here, and then I'm going to get back to this balance. In fact, let's quickly define balance. According to www.dictionary.com, a state of equilibrium or equipoise, equal distribution of weight, amount, something used to produce equilibrium. So we're trying to bring our body to a place of equilibrium. Mental steadiness or emotional stability. Habit of calm behavior. We're talking about a habit of calm behavior, not just behavior, but a habit of calm behavior. Judgment. State of bodily equilibrium. Watch this. A biological system that enables us to know where our bodies are in the environment and to maintain a desired position. So being in balance is understanding the position that we're in, our desired position. Not only that, it helps maintain a desired position. Okay? Normal balance depends on information from the inner ear, other senses. It means to balance, all right? Balance system works through a constant process of position detection. We've talked about that. So now, balance represents position. What position are you in? What position are you in your life? What position are you in your thoughts? What position are you in with your fire, your release of fire? Oh yeah, that's your balance too. What position are you in with your breathing? Let's define harmony real quickly. That part was from www.eyeandear.org. Harmony, pleasing arrangement of parts. Congruence, agreement, accord. Internal calm, tranquility. And interweaving of different accounts into a single narrative. So now, all the situations that we're dealing with, we have the ability to bring it into one account. That's right, to analyze it and to bring balance to it. So balance and harmony go hand in hand. They work together. A systematic arrangement of parallel literary passages. So now we can cause things to harmonize. We can cause text to harmonize. We can cause the sacred text as they harmonize. We can help harmonizing with our giftings, with our understanding on how to make things connect That's right, the weaver's anointing. So we have the ability to do that, to harmonize things. But in order to do that, we must understand how to breathe. Come on, just take a moment and breathe. Just take a moment and breathe. Just breathe. Oh, I got to drop this information on you. Just breathe. Yes. Come on, just listen to musical artist JP for just a second. That's right, our very own KD. That's right, the one who bring the nectar in the house today. Thank you to our very own sister Cynthia Ford Clark for your donations. That's right, our very own KD, JP, the Prince of Peace. We thank you all for your donations. Oh, look, who else we got in the house? I just saw somebody pop in on my screen. Who popped in on the screen in the house today? That's right, Sister Rhonda Moore in the house. Craig Leverett, that's right. Come on, the noble one. Yeah, he's in the house today. All right, Delphine Aluga in the house today. Good to see you, my sister. Come on and breathe. Come on, come on. Oh, this is going to be relevant. Come on, put that wind. Come on, put that wind. Come on, put the wind of change on the timeline. Oh, we just slow walking. I got to give you this information. Oh, watch this. Let me drop this on the timeline as this music just soothes you. It's helping you to breathe because it's rhythmic. That's right. Music will touch that part of you, man, and cause your body to regulate. Oh, you better ask somebody. And if they don't know, you better go door to door and ask somebody else. Oh, here we go. Coming from Nursing Times, this information is researched. That's right. By S.H. Cedar. Nursing Times, that's right. Volume 114. Watch this. Man, this is powerful. We're going to talk about this, and I'm going to go through it because I want you to see this. See how this affects us. When you can see it, please, come on, give me those thumbs up. When you can see that information that I just posted. All right, yes. Come on, if you can see that, come on and give me the thumbs up. Very, very powerful information. Watch this. Watch what it says. According to Nursing Times, it says breathing is central to life as it allows the human body to obtain the energy it needs to sustain itself and its activity. But how does it work? Watch this. According to their abstract, breathing uses chemical and mechanical processes to bring oxygen to every cell. Listen to this. Every cell of the body. And to get rid of carbon dioxide. Let me say this once again. As someone said, I report, you decide. Breathing uses chemical and mechanical processes to bring oxygen to every cell of the body and to get rid of carbon dioxide. Wait a minute. Doesn't that sound like the exhaust system on the mechanical air handler? Let me continue. Our body needs oxygen to obtain energy to fuel all our lives or our living process. Carbon dioxide is a waste product or a product of that process. Wait a minute. So carbon dioxide is a waste product. That's right. Waste. It's a waste product. The respiratory system, with its conduction and respiratory zones, bring air from the environment to the lungs and facilitates gas exchanges. Oh, I don't think y'all heard that. So in our system, we breathe in air into our lungs from the environment, and it facilitates gas exchange in the lungs and within the cells. So we need the outside air, the fresh air that we breathe in, so that it goes through the same process as we use through the air handlers. As it comes in and filters our body, we supply it, it returns, and then we kick out the exhaust or the carbon dioxide. Somebody better hear what I'm saying today. Nurses need a solid understanding of how breathing works and of vital signs of breathing and breathing patterns to be able to care for patients with respiratory problems and potentially save lives in acute situations. So now we're looking at a country filled with people with respiratory problems. With respiratory problems. So now we're looking at the process of breathing in fresh air, ambient temperature, into our system because we need it in our blood cells. So it goes through our system. It's processed. Then the carbon dioxide is kicked out. Wait a minute. Let me remove one of these, because I want to show you another process. Oh, give me a second. All right, let's look at this. Here are our lungs. So we take in outside air, oxygen, into our lungs, which then becomes part of the red blood cells. So what happens with that intake in those blood cells? It goes to our organs, vital organs. That's right. It goes through our vital organs. What happens afterwards? It's converted into waste, carbon dioxide. What happens after it's converted to carbon dioxide? What are we supposed to do? Expel it, exhaust it. Just like the air handler, we exhaust the air. So it comes from outside, it goes in and filters, supplies, returns, and then we kick it out. So this piece represents you and I getting rid of the carbon dioxide. Listen, if we don't have the ability to get rid of the carbon dioxide, guess what happens? We develop respiratory issues. Exhaust kicked out. Let me go back up to the gas exchange in humans. It's called gas exchange. Outside air coming into our lungs, filters, become a part of the red blood cells. that's taken to every vital organ and every cell. Our cells need oxygen to live and to perform their tasks in our bodies. Once they perform their tasks, it becomes waste and it's kicked out because it becomes carbon dioxide. Similar to what a vehicle does with a catalytic converter. It takes the gas, those fumes, convert them to carbon monoxide, and it's kicked out. So we can't sit and breathe carbon monoxide just like we cannot sit and breathe carbon dioxide. Oh my goodness. Let me get back to something here. Let me give you this next part. I know I'm slow walking you today, but I'm releasing that fire of information that you may cross over to that next place. This is going to help you. Oh, we're talking about focusing on breathing so that we can bring balance and harmony. Oh, we're going to talk about this even with plants. I've got to drop this on you. Man, when I researched and found this, man, this was powerful to me. Oh, let me drop this on the timeline. Come on, just put breathe on the timeline. Come on, breathe. Just take a moment and breathe. Come on. Come on, we've experienced a lot. We've been going through a lot. As a country, as a family, just take a moment and breathe. Oh, it's vital. It's vital to your survivability. It's vital to your balance. It's vital to your harmony. It's vital to your quantum realm. You need proper breathing so that it doesn't affect your quantum movement, your quantum understanding. Your quantum realm, your quantum leap, you need to breathe. Breathe in, just take a moment and breathe. Yes, come on. Just breathe, just breathe. Listen, you've got to breathe through all of this. You've got to take in the proper oxygen. It's got to go to your brain. It's got to go to those places where you have those thoughts. You've got to breathe. Come on and breathe. Oh, come on. Just take a moment and breathe. The breath of life. That's right. Oh, come on, breathe in that fire breath. That fire breath. There's oxygen in fire, so you've got to breathe in oxygen, the fire oxygen. Oh, that'll give you the ability to cross over. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Yes. Just breathe. You've just got to breathe. Oh. Just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Oh, let me give you this other part. Watch this. Again, according to Nursing Times, the first question asked in an emergency situation is the person breathing? Is the person breathing? Oh my goodness. It is often the first question asked when newborns, that's it, about newborns. And the last one, when someone, it says dying but transitioning, we understand. Why is breathing so important? What is in the breath that we need so much? What happens when we stop breathing? These are all the questions they pose. These might seem obvious, like obvious questions, but the mechanism of respirations are often poorly understood. And their importance in health assessments and diagnosis often missed. This article describes the anatomy and physiology of breathing. Now watch this. Let me get to this part. When it's dealing with plants, you're going to see how important it is. We need energy to fuel all the activities in our bodies. Let me say that again. We need energy, male and female. You know, that's from the one. In energy, as he said, there's male and female. But watch this. We need energy to fuel all the activities in our bodies, such as contracting muscles and maintaining a resting potential in our neurons. And we have to work to obtain, oh my goodness, the energy we use. So we've got to work. So we just can't sit back and relax and not work. Work is defined as force times distance. So the amount of force we put in a thing over a certain distance gives us work. That's the energy we use. Watch this. Green plants take their energy directly from sunlight. Watch this. And convert it into carbohydrates or sugars. We cannot do that. But we can use the energy stored in carbohydrates to fuel all other reactions in our bodies. To do this, we need to combine sugars with oxygen. We therefore need to accumulate both sugar and oxygen, which requires us to work. As a matter of fact, we spend much of our energy obtaining sugar, the sugar and oxygen we need to produce energy. So most of the time, we're working because we're obtaining sugar and oxygen, outside air, that we need to produce energy. Man, watch out how powerful this is. We source carbohydrates from green plants or animals that have eaten green plants, and we source oxygen from the air. Watch this. Green plants release oxygen as a waste product. Oh, let me say that one more time. Watch how synergistically this comes into play. Watch this natural ecosystem. Green plants release oxygen as a waste product of photosynthesis. That's right. Plants grow towards the sunlight, photosynthesis. We use the oxygen to fuel our metabolic reactions, releasing carbon dioxide as a waste product. Plants use our waste products as the carbon source for carbohydrates. Man, look at that system. Look at that natural ecosystem. So plants use oxygen as their waste. When they release the oxygen, we grab the oxygen and we do what? Breathe it in. Our waste or our byproduct is carbon dioxide. So what do you think happens if we can't breathe in fresh air and expel carbon dioxide? We develop respiratory issues and problems. I'll report, you decide. That's powerful. So now plants releasing oxygen. You can go through an area. There's so much greenery, and you can take in a deep breath, man. You can feel it. Going through, traveling various places. You see the greenery on the highway. Oh my goodness, you can feel the coolness. Just be cool. Just be cool, let the fire burn. You breathe it in. Your cells use it. Convert it to energy. Produces the waste, release, just like a mechanical system. Just like an air handler. Oh, an air handler, that's right. We have the ability to control and to handle the air. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. What am I telling you to do? Breathe. Breathe. Sometimes you just need to go outside and breathe in that fresh air, the ambient temperature. Just breathe, I'm telling you. Yeah, we know you're going through a lot, but just breathe. Breathe so you can take it in and convert it to a gas and get rid of it. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let me check this timeline real quickly. Kids Inspirations Queen said, kind of like, let me find that. That was a powerful, powerful statement. Let me find that real quickly. Yes. We use everything. That's right. Are all connected, balance and harmony. Monique Bannister, thank you for giving us such an essential life lesson. Gratitude, gratitude, Monique. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark said, stop and breathe. Breathe. Monique said, clean air ventilation system brings in balance and harmony. Out with the old, in with the new. Harmony and balance goes hand in hand. That's right, Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. Come on and breathe. Marsha Miller in the house. Greetings with the hearts and the diamonds. Greetings. KD, wind of change. Music giving Susan Savage beats. That's right, Monique. Wind of change from Elder Gibbs. The one says, your own like a telephone. That was powerful. Gratitude, the one. Sister Stephanie said, just take a moment and breathe. Oh, I've got to find another comment. It was very powerful. Kids Inspiration, or in other words, breathe in, that's right. Breathe in the good, release the bull. Yes, indeed. Come on, breathe in, inhale. That's right. Inhale that which is vital and expel or release that which is toxic.
Release toxins when you exhale.
Breathe in light, exhale darkness. All right, Kids Inspirations, gratitude, gratitude, and Monique for your donations. Thank you for your donations. Yes. Come on and breathe. Oh, we don't want to miss anybody. Come on, KD and musical artist JP, Prince of Peace. Come on and hit us. Yes. Listen, we want to thank you before I even go any further. Listen, we want to thank you for your donations. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, we understand how important your Saturdays are. How having the ability and the opportunity and to maneuver finances around and to really take part in this platform, how important it is to you and I. And we thank you for your continued support. We thank you for your diligence, your heart. We take none of this for granted. Listen, that's why the one and I, that's right, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. That's why with painstaking effort, listen, we go out and dig for data in their lives. We go deep for this information so that you may have the most correct information, so that you may be informed, fully informed. That's right, fully equipped, that you may have the ability to breathe. So we thank you for your Saturdays. I just got to stop and say that. Thank you for your Saturdays. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your breath. Thank you. We appreciate you. And guess what? We love you. Oh my goodness, we love you. We love you for doing what you do consistently. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we love you and we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, come on. Oh, here come the fire. Here come the fire. Here comes the fire. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Listen, I'm just about done with you. Let me drop this last bit of information. I'm introducing some things so that it can help us go to that next place, that next level. Listen, you need to really and fully understand what I'm saying to you. Our system, well, let me reverse that, what I was getting ready to say. Systems are built based on how our system is built, how we've been constructed, how we've been carefully made. So now you see an air handling unit, packaged air handling units for small spaces that utilize outside air louvers to bring in fresh air, into our lungs. We have a filtering system. Oh, puts it in a place where it can be useful with our blood cells. Causes our blood cells to do what they're supposed to do, every one of them, to convert it to energy. They go into our organs, our bodily functions. Once we've gotten all of that energy, oh my goodness, once we've gotten all of the energy, the oxygen, blood regulation, all the conversion, after it takes place, it kicks out the waste in the form of carbon dioxide. What do you think happens when you don't have the ability to get rid of that waste? I just need you to breathe. I need you to understand the magnitude of this. Oh my goodness, watch this. Listen, if you can see that information I put on the timeline, listen, I need the heart emojis. I'm coming straight from the heart. And I also need the wind emojis. Come on, let's just take a moment and flood the timeline. And listen, while you're doing that, come on and hit that share button. Hit that share button. Keep that feed rolling. Somebody needs to hear this information. Yes. Just breathe. That's all I need you to do. Just breathe. Yes, just breathe. Come on, breathe with me for just a second before I drop this last bit. Come on, fill up your lungs. Come on, detox your lungs. Fresh air. Cause them to expand. That's right. Deep breaths cause your lungs to expand. Helps to get rid of the toxins. You're causing them to expand and to take in more air. So the more you practice this, the more your lungs expand and the more air you can take in. Oh, it's like a balloon. If you stretch the balloon first, you can get a large balloon, but if you blow air in it, you will pop it. That's right, I got that analogy from the what? Just like the old stockings and pantyhose, you know they used to wear that, They stretched them first. I saw my foreparents stretch them. I was wondering, what were they doing? They were stretching them so they wouldn't pop when they got in them. That's right. If you don't stretch your lungs, give them the opportunity to expand. When you take in something, they just might pop. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Oh, watch this. Bringing air into the lungs. It says our respiratory system comprises a conduction zone and a respiratory zone. The conduction zone brings air from the external environment to the lungs via a series of tubes through which the air travels. Watch this. These are nasal cavity, the pharynx, or part of the throat behind the mouth, and nasal cavity, the larynx, the voice box, the trachea, the windpipe, the bronchia in the bronchioles. Aside from conducting air to the lungs, these tubes they also warm the incoming air. So the air may be coming in a little cool, but because of its functionality in our system, the lungs warm the air, filters out small particles from it. Oh my goodness. Moisten it to ease the gas exchange in the lungs. So it's the same filtering system you see in the air handler that I showed you. We take in outside air. Our lungs warm it, sends it out, breaks down the particles that shouldn't be, converts it to carbon dioxide, and gets rid of it. Starts the process all over again. So we continue to breathe in outside air, ambient temperature, fresh air, so that we may breathe, so that we may focus on balance and harmony in 2021. Listen, you can't balance the quantum realm in your environment if you don't breathe. You can't balance the particles, the movement in your body if you don't breathe. If you don't expel the gases, you can't bring balance and harmony. Listen, sometimes people are the toxic gases. Oh, that's right. You can filter in what they say and you can expel the gas because sometimes it's nothing but hot air. That's right. You need an exhaust system. Listen, we've been talking about harmony and balance. Harmony and balance focus, as the one says. So in 2021, let's focus on breathing. Breathing naturally. The spiritual aspect of our breathing. That's right, the spiritual aspect of our breathing. The quantum aspect of our breathing. Listen. Let me eventually get to this. It affects your quantum realm. The carbon dioxide, it affects it. So now, what we're learning to do is breathe. That's right. We're learning to breathe. Let me check this timeline before we get out of here.
With every breath we take, feels us. With every breath,
Yes.
it heals us. With every breath we take,
Come on.
it heals us.
That's right. That's right.
With every breath we take, it feels
Yes. Come on, come on. Come on, let's flood that timeline. Come on. Yes. Come on, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe. Yes.
Inhale, exhale, breathe.
Yes. Eugene Reed III says, breathing in the divine energy of eternal KRST, Yajic love, gratitude, that's powerful, yes. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark said your information is powerful. Gratitude, gratitude, Queen. Kizzy Inspirations Queen says, kind of like what trees do for us with oxygen and us releasing carbon dioxide. A pull and push balance and harmony. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Oh, our very own. I called it Tracy Love in the house. Greetings. Family hailing from Fayetteville, NC. Oh, I love you all so much. That's Eugene. That's right. Reed, we appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. We love you, Truth Session family, or Truth family. That's right, Monique. Thank you all for the emojis, the fire, the wind, the hearts. Kizzy Inspirations Queen said, I started a thing called DMT, breathing exercise, every morning before I get out of bed and start my day. And it really has made a huge difference in my, that's right, in my mind, day and reactions to life situations. Absolutely. That's right. Taking in that air, that breath, that wind before you get started so that you have the right capacity. Your capacitors can work properly. Just breathe. Balance and harmony. That's right, from KD. Yes, the spiritual aspect of our breathing. Just breathe. Breath of life. Fiona Ellis. Hi, sir, and all. And GM4. That's right, South Australia. Gratitude, gratitude. Fiona Ellis for tuning in, dialing in to the Truth Session. We appreciate your presence, your comments. Thank you. Listen, as we often say, it is a dialogue and not a monologue. Breath for the inner man. Inside you, take the breath, activate your mind cells and blood flow with oxygen, deep healing, breath of life. That's Kizzy, Inspirations Queen. JP and Katie love the music. Gratitude. That's Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. Fiona Ellis. Breathe and let go of the pain. That's right. And start to walk in peaceful. That's it. One love to all. That's our very own Elder Gibbs. Kizzy Inspirations Queen said, I appreciate you, Master Teacher, for the wisdom you're installing into us. Speak life into us. Gratitude, gratitude, Queen. Gratitude. Gratitude. Oh, the one with the emojis. Come on with that win. That's right, the strength, the one, that's the very own, our very own. The one, the apostle, the prophet, that's right, the cosmic commander. Listen. This one ought to hold you. And as the one often says, hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder it. But listen by all means. Govern yourselves accordingly with this information. And until next Truth Session, Shalom Alaikum, Mishpikah, and don't forget, just breathe.